Good evening. It was a good time for the music to die down for a little bit there. Button. There we go. Hello. Yo, Cal. Yo, Jamie. Hope you're both doing well. And thank you, Cal, for the 6th month resub. This is... Do you remember what you were up to on your old account? Because I know it's a fair bit longer than 6 months. It feels weird saying 6 months, but that's the only number I have as reference anymore. Do you remember what you were up to before? Maybe it's on a receipt or something. I try and keep track of the actual number. Yeah, welcome to Ad Infinitum, or Infinitum. I'm not entirely sure on the pronunciation for it. Start recording for this one. When was the last time that I played an actual horror game that wasn't a speedrun of Soma? A fair while, I'm pretty sure. Ad Infinitum, is that just any non-subscriber Twitch stream? Yeah, pretty much. You guys can't tell because you're subs, but I think the... just turning off the ads in the ad manager, I think it's worked. I'm pretty sure I looked back at my revenue tab and it said ad revenue for the past like 3 months has been 0. Which is great if it means you're not getting ads. If you're still getting ads, but I'm not getting the money for it, then fuck Twitch. Probably shouldn't say that on Twitch, but I wouldn't be the first. It's not Bezos anymore, is it? Is he still... Is Bezos still actually part of the Amazon group, or did he step down entirely? Because I know he's not the CEO anymore. Whatever position he's in. This music is quite loud. I'm not sure if the game itself is going to be loud, though. So I'll keep it at this level for now and then see how we get on when we're actually into the game. Ignore the fact that I have a continue option. I was just testing this out for setting up OBS last night. I didn't actually play any of it. But let us begin. Prologue.
You have done it once. Now you need to do it again.
You did it. Question is, what did I do? Was it sleeping? And, ooh, Morse code. For months you've cursed your hours spent staring at these tables. Now you wish you could stay with them forever. Ooh, birdies. This already kind of gives me Amnesia Rebirth vibes. Like the Notebook. Doodling everything. Morgan... I'm not even going to try and pronounce the German. Never let it out of your sight. I like that it says that while giving me an option to hide something. And before it's actually the bunker. They want you to storm the French trenches. You pray you're wrong, but it feels like a death sentence. Looks like someone's been repairing something here. It's a shame you don't understand all that technical stuff. Is this not my office? I guess I'm sharing it, but... If you radio for help instead of fighting, you'll be arrested for desertion.
I spoke to him, but I don't know if he understood what I was saying.
Oh, now it talks. Who is he? And now he doesn't talk. The letters blur before your eyes. Nevertheless, with a little effort, you manage to decipher them. All trench stations. Operation Morgengrauen, I assume. In before Nim comes in and shouts at me.
The lieutenant's sending us over the top. The whole company. Come on, get ready!
Ooh, gun. What's this? A horror game that gives me a weapon? Loaded, safety off. Yeah, I can actually just fire the rifle. Do I have an ammo count? I don't want to shoot it now in case I've only got the one round. Operation Morningwood. Okay, this is very Amnesia, physics-based doors. That was locked. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect from this. Other than spooks.
First platoon awaiting orders, sir. Second platoon awaiting orders, sir.
FOV. What? Can I change the FOV? Doesn't seem it.
Platoon awaiting orders, sir.
Going with Quake guns. Berlin Road. Okay, it translates that one. Oh god.
From the side! From the left! From left!
Ah. I've got his toggle crouch. Caution, enemy fire. Muddy path.
Look out! Top platoon, go! Go, go, go!
Run for it. Soldier dies. I don't know what they're all screaming about. I'm just out for my morning run. Guy really doesn't know how to keep his head over water. Oh god, the sloshing sounds. Yeah, that could be a problem. Can remember your login. Aw. 24 months. So we're what, up to 30 then? Thank you very much. Yeah, I put on a sense of bravado through that run, but I'm probably going to be cowering in a corner within an hour. Subtitles dies. Chapter 1, Despair.
No! I want my son back! You and your wretched no recorder! You took him away from me! You've taken everything from me! Nonsense!
Photo of military company with a lot of blurry faces. A strike, one spark, that's all it takes.
Dear Paul, here is a copy of the Morse code alphabet I made for you. You probably know it from school. It's a language all its own, which I now speak fluently. Thankfully, my telegraph shelter is in a safe location. Something that's already saved my life twice. I'll be on leave again soon. Will I see you this time? Or will it just be Mother again? Please, take good care of her. Your brother.
Right. Yeah, so I assume we got struck, we just about survived, and now we're like gonna get PTSD and things. Can't see a reflection, just a shadow. Tin Soldier's men hang on his every command. A gift from the great general.
Give your brother his dagger
I never got to use my gun.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Damn it, game.
Now get out, you dirty little thief! You're no son of mine.
Yeah, that could have been we playing as the brother. I don't know, or maybe it's kind of a weird perspective then, unless that letter was written by us, sent back, and we're just like we've taken it back and we're holding on to it as a keepsake or something. It might not have been a letter to us. Gun again. It's a fucking toy. Game, please. You tease me. Ah, yes, the dizzy can. Other mysteries. Where the heck's your Asda? You have an entire van load of Petty Bear on the way.
worse with every day that passes. Please, Mother of Mercy, help me. I can't bear another injection. His father, his society, his poison. He says I'm mad. He says the cuckoo is my son. But I know what I know. They've taken everything from me. My children, my language, even my name. He threw my Bible on the fire and smashed your statues. But they can never take you away from me, Mother of Mercy. Mother of Sorrows.
Entire pack for every day. I have the remains of a pack. That's about it. Lick at the crumbs. Yeah, that's a dead end. When was this game made? I think it's from 23. I'm pretty sure it came out like 7 or 8 months ago. Something like that. Brother's room is locked. That still doesn't answer which one of us was your brother from the letter. A heavy cog, it smells of oil. Berlin, October 4th, 1918. Subject, installation of an elevator system. Dear Director General von Schmidt, the work will be completed by the end of the week and billed in-house. E. Grubert, Deputy Director, Karl von Schmidt & Co., Paint Factories, Berlin. Ah, we did get an elevator. It must be new. I mean, it's still missing parts by the sound of it. That was the other end of the hallway we just went round. Hello? Grandma? Oh, mother. Has this arrived? Hell yeah.
As cruel as his father. I can speak neither of the war nor of my lost sons. I am not even permitted in their rooms. The rooms of my own sons. I am not permitted to exist at all. If only I were dead too.
In French. Little sister, how are you? We went to Berlin to visit you, but the maid turned us away. There was an old man shouting in German, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. Did we go to the wrong address? Why do you never write anymore? Did you get the singing bird? I remember how we used to sing in the square in front of the church and marvel at the little golden birds in the window by Mother and Father's cafe. If things have become unbearable, please come back home to us. How are the children faring? Please write. Saint Barbine, May 3rd, 1908. Julie.
Dearest Mother, when I hear the cannon's thunder, I can no longer be angry with Father. Instead, I worry for all of you. Have you heard from Paul at all? He hasn't replied to a single one of my letters. Johannes.
A march written in honor of our great general, Lothar von Schmidt. Also doubles the telescope. really need to clean the windows in this house. I swear if this is a jump scare. Picture of Mother. Mother, when you were young, she would spend every day in the winter garden, until grandfather came to live with you, that is. More elevator. I guess I go further down. You sense that the charms are meant to keep evil at bay, so why does looking at them make you feel nauseous? And why are they around the elevator? It's just like old-timey, like, hiss technology.
Dearest Mother, I am glad that you have at least survived the cold weather. But I know how scarce food has become at home. It would be best if we just surrendered. But I'm sure Father doesn't want to hear such talk. He probably thinks that the war will bring him glory and honor. Just like Grandfather. Glory and honor perished in the very first winter of this war. How we wanted to go to war. How foolish we were. Nevertheless, I shall write to Father. I am worried about Paul. Johannes, 15th of April, 1917.
It's kind of strange that a bunch of this is actually narrated and then a lot of it isn't. A packet of salt. Sure that will help me with the demons. Letter from Frau Bruegel. Berlin, December 20th, 1918. Dear Frau von Schmidt, I have brought you some potatoes. You have always been kind to me and given me a little extra money, so I'm glad to be able to do something for you in return. None of us has very much right now, but I know it must be twice as hard for you. Please take care of yourself. I hope I may return to work for you again soon, perhaps when the winter's over. Your friend, Ursula Bruegel. Potatoes. That's a sponge. I thought that was a potato. Mother went in there. Had a different symbol.
In my darkest hours, it is only music that saves me. Is there a heart in the world that cannot be softened by it? But when Carl plays that terrible orchestrion and his father's music again, I feel sick. The walls crumble, and everything comes crashing down around me. It makes me want to die. But I know where he keeps the key.
Yeah, this is like giving me a weird mix of vibes from Amnesia Rebirth. I guess the World War stuff is also Amnesia the Bunker. But also this mansion is, and all of its like technological upgrades and things like the elevator. And she's talking about some music machine. It's kind of like Machine for Pigs as well. Find the key to open the orchestrion and the missing pieces to turn it on. Dear Director General, Someone seems to have been playing around with your orchestrion. A number of parts have been deliberately removed. I found the cylinder and installed it, but there's no sign of the missing cog, which I have. Likewise, the music roll of which I have, of which you spoke, is nowhere to be found. I've placed the key back into the chest in the entrance hall. We'll now proceed with the installation of the elevator. Respectfully, Klaus Wathers. Okay, that is the orchestrion. So the entry hallway has a key. I didn't get that already, did I? No. So where is an entrance hallway? This looks about right.
With the deepest regret, we hereby report that the sons of our Director General and grandsons of the great General Lothar von Schmidt, Paul von Schmidt, born 5th of March, 1899, and Johannes von Schmidt, born 3rd of October, 1893, have met their heroic deaths on the Western Front. May they rest in peace. Berlin, 12th of October, 1917. Carl von Schmidt & Co. Paint Factories.
Steal some candles. My heartfelt condolences on the loss of your two sons. Your friend, Hugh Bruegel. Berlin, October 28th, 1917. The Kaiser called, and we all answered, with God in our hearts. I said the key was in here somewhere. Newspapers containing lists of casualties. You don't want to read them. So I thought we'd come back saved or something. But apparently both sons were lost, so I don't know anymore. Yeah, I thought we were fixing up the elevator, but apparently not. Gonna steal all the candles. No, I've been in there, haven't I? Letter about orchestrion. Blah blah blah. I hope, dear General, that this orchestrion and the march we have sent you will bring a small piece of the battlefield into your home for you and your family to enjoy, so that you may always be reminded of both your own countless victories and those of our German forefathers. The orchestrion is the machine gun of the musical world. It will solve all your problems in one fell swoop. Your brothers of the Order of the Red Eagle. Oh, I'm straight back here. It did say entry hallway. I mean, this is entry, but it's not a hallway. Doctor's note. Patient Magdalena von Schmidt. In order to treat your wife's pronounced hysteria/melancholia, she must be spared any kind of emotional strain. You must avoid any object or persons that might trigger an episode. I recommend one injection every 2 days until her symptoms start to improve. Daily injections are recommended during more severe melancholic phases. Dr. Drish, June 11th, 1908. Wasn't me. What are you looking at?
Now you're wet too.
Stop splashing! Mama, he got water on me and now I'm all wet.
Come and sit on the bank with me. There you go. Now, put your feet in the water. Nice and warm, isn't it?
Warm and wet.
Look at the sailboats. They're so fast.
I bet they're going to America.
From Wannsee, the lakes aren't that big. Well, who knows? Maybe they'll find a way. They could sail down the Havel, then the Elbe, and all the way to Hamburg, the gateway to the world. From there, anything's possible.
Anything is possible. Him. When Father saw the painting of himself for the first time, he said nothing. Not a word. Place has a garden as well. Oh. Greenhouse. And of course, it has a garden. It's a mansion. I mean, I've been along this way. It's the main hall again. Yeah, find the key. I've been trying. Ah. Key to grandfather's musical contraption.
May 25th, 1916. Magdalena refuses to accept that both our sons have now taken up service in the name of the Kaiser and the people. This is madness. I never wanted to believe Father, but perhaps he was right. Perhaps she cannot be helped. Ever since Father came to stay with us 9 years ago, she has changed completely. I have administered Quicksilver. After a brief protest, she finally quietened down.
Isn't Quicksilver Mercury? A lot of medicines back then were just toxic things. Quicksilver 10 mil. I don't think I need to read the dates on everything. Alright, well, I've got the key, I've got the music sheet, and I've got the cog, so let's go fix a musical box. Oh, it's right here. Forever amaze you. Hey. Mother didn't like this. Ah. A dummy. It almost seems to be watching you. Okay, that turned. Strange pendulum. You wonder what it could be for.
Our family tree is taking root. A gift from Santa Balbine among Carl's father's exotic plants. A piece of my home. This time I felt him. It was as if my Johannes were standing next to me, placing his hand on my shoulder. Herr Dupre was right. With each session we are drawing closer, I can feel it. There has been a spate of strange coincidences. It is a sign. I have been working on the dummy again. I am trying to fill it with life, so that Johannes will accept it and finally return to me.
Did she start messing around with, like, trying to make a vessel for... I'm still guessing my spirit from dying, and things got fucked up from that. I'm still not entirely sure who I am. There's no wax cylinder inside. Yes, I've got to find one.
While Carl was away, Herr Dupre and I made use of the time to take a tour of the house. He didn't want to see the cuckoo. He believes me. When we entered the salon, he said he felt an icy chill right where the old tyrant died. He brought nothing but misfortune upon us, even when he was still alive. Herr Dupre says that the house attracts many angry souls. He says I should use charms, spirit bells, and knocking 3 times for the Trinity to try and ward them off until our next session. The angels will aid me in this. I want to believe him, but the awful cuckoo knocks too, and calls out, and wants to eat constantly. It is driving me out of my mind.
I too want to eat constantly. I'm not dead yet. I am pro player. Also, Mother is a dummy. Quite literally. Literally Mozart. Right, I need to find a wax cylinder for the music player thing. But who is phone? Where is phone? 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 Yep. Nope. Thank you. Letter from the spiritualist. Dear Frau von Schmidt, due to your unpaid bills and your husband's threats of physical violence against my person, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to guide you through your spiritual session in person today. However, knowing how desperately you need the aid of the angelic powers in these dark times, I am enclosing a wax cylinder. Oh, how helpful. I just needed one of those. With my instructions and the invocation of the angeloi. Angeloi? Never seen that word in my life. In addition to this, please find enclosed silver candlestick holders, the consecrated pendulum, which reacts sensitively to spiritual vibrations, particularly those of an evil nature, should still be in your possession from my last visit. I have taken the liberty of adding the cost for these items to your last outstanding payment. With you in spirit, N. Dupre. And when 2 GB GPUs were flagship, yes. mean, I remember when a 256 meg GPU was flagship.
This is my ball, and don't you forget it.
I just wanted to play with it.
Get your own.
But mine isn't red.
I
You
have ball
stubborn
now.
little so-and-so. All right then, but make sure you bring it back. Promise?
I promise.
I promise.
Hey, stop pushing.
It's not my fault you're such a slowpoke.
And it's not my fault you can't do a boost up right.
I've told you to, no climbing in through the window.
But you didn't open the door.
I knocked for ages, and no one answered. Oh, boys. Come on in then, but keep the noise down. Your grandfather's sleeping.
I thought that closed behind me.
Frau von Schmidt, please follow my words to the letter in order to ensure the success of your spiritual session in my absence. Pause the playback of my voice on the wax cylinder after each step until you have correctly completed the step in question.
Okay.
Begin by placing the 5 silver candlestick holders I sent you on the table. Naturally, these have been blessed with holy water.
Okay, it seems to auto pause.
Have the candles and the matches. Very good. Place the candles in the candlestick holders.
Did I take 5 candles? I took candles. I did.
Do you have the salt for the next step? Good. The consecrated pendulum will now show you the order in which you need to mark out the lines of the witch's foot between the candles.
The witch. What?
Use the pendulum, then mark out the lines with the salt. Once you have done this, we can proceed further.
Ah. I assume I'm making a pentagram.
Once the sign is complete, you can light the candles.
I think the first GPU I remember having was that wasn't just like onboard graphics at the time. I think it was a Radeon 9600 Pro. Back when it actually was ATI.
Very good. Now, find a personal item that belonged to the deceased. You could try the Red Bull. You've had some success with it in the past. Do you have the ball that belonged to your son? Good. Now take your seat at the table. We are ready to begin the seance. Take the deceased's personal object and place it in the center.
Wait, but all of the subtitles said me for one of the boys.
I repeat, take the ball and place it carefully.
65 found never used.
We call tonight upon the Angoloid.
Mangaloy. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The occultist Dupre, whose voice speaks to you now and who has studied the chronicles of Akasha, is aware of your presence. Yes, I hear you. Oh, Anganoy and spirits of the will.
Is the sound meant to be crackly like that?
Of the Lord.
After the past few streams, I'm kind of worrying.
Join with me now to create an astral bridge, free from the bonds of time and space.
The music sounds fine.
I am with you now, Magdalena. There are shadows moving through this house. Ghostly entities and demons poison the souls of those who cannot ward them off. Find among them the soul of the child. Find it and lead it to its mother. Lead it through the light and into our circle. He is here. The child is here. Your mother is sitting at the table in your home. Go to her. Do you understand? Go to her. Go to her and give her a sign.
Fucking boots the ball.
Oh, it's happening.
Smashes through the window.
Close your eyes. Make space for the soul. Shadow. You can see your shadow.
Does mother fancy a quick game of footy?
Not let it deceive you. Believe in the light of the Mother of Mercy. She is with us. Feel her love. Yes, child. Settle your pure soul in the body your mother has given you, as you once did upon the miracle of your birth. This is your home. I see. Oh, red. You must never use red candles. Do you hear me, Frau Van
Oh
Schlick?
shit.
Never red.
It's all we had.
What is hate? He who prays in hate will be caught, but not by the light. I sense a presence with you. It is not the Virgin Mary. It is her Luciferian counterpart. Mater Dolorosa. The Mother of Sorrow.
Oh no, the dummy's gone. Ah, shit. How does a wax recording know that I'm using red candles? Yeah, bot's bored. Look, it's the phone. Is it upstairs? Am I just blind? I don't think I didn't hear that. It's just in here, right? But I can't get in there. The door's locked. Where's the elevator? Find my way upstairs. Now I feel like I'm playing Theta. I swear Cosmic's gonna make that exact same comment. Bye then. Sounds like a bingo card tile.
Yes, one day she will come to judge us all. The mother of sorrows is near.
Okay. Please don't be too much chasing. I don't like the chasing.
I understand now. This is all my fault. I don't deserve to live.
Is that... I'm still confused as to who we're actually playing as, because it did say me. Oh, the ball. Oh no. I knew it was going to do something and then it didn't. And then it did. Ruins. What's the bathtub doing in the trench? A slightly overused plan, but a plan that definitely works. The Mother of Sorrows. She does look quite sorrowful.
Those weren't soldiers in the church. I'm sure of it. I heard the screams of women when our gas shells hit. The others say I'm imagining things, but I know what I heard. I think Rosala knows too. He was the one who fired the shells, and his face was as white as chalk afterward. I shall go and look tonight. I need to know for sure.
Apparently this game is like 6 to 7 hours long. So I might need to break it up into 2 streams. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's probably about 2 packs long. Oh, weapon. A weapon for use against anything not human. That is not a breakable wall. It was in a breakable wall. That's one hell of a swing. Come to the church. We will share with you what we have. Seek refuge with the Blessed Mother. Come to the church. Loud noise. I know that wasn't part of the subtitle, but the timing was good enough that I had to include it. Speedruns. Speedruns. Hi. The ball. I mean, just a kid's toy. We've learned that's not true. Alright, well, there's the church.
We hardly have anything to eat. We have even had to dismiss Frau Adler. And my dear Frau Bruegel.
Bruegel.
Because Karl and his maniacs started this horrible war. Hall has also traveled to the front now. But I have not heard from him. He is just like his father. But my Johanna still writes to me. I am counting the days until I have him back. He doesn't want to come back to our house because of Karl. Maybe he will go away with me. Perhaps to Sainte-Balbine.
I thought I could smash this with the civilians frittered their time away on such nonsense. What a load of old junk. What one hell of a swing. Looks like a panic broke out. I thought that said picnic. There was one hell of a picnic happened here. Everything is in ruins. It looks almost like some unspeakable, unstoppable creature has torn through our village. The survivors will seek refuge in our church. I'll do my best to protect them. Lord preserve us. Picnic at the disco. Sounds like a Weird Al parody. I'm probably missing a bunch of things. Hopefully the audio levels have been okay so far. Not too loud or too quiet. This game has a lot of dynamic range, so it gets really quiet and then gets really loud at like the jump scary parts, so it's impossible for me to balance it properly.
You hear me?
I want my son back. You and your wretched noble.
This was from earlier. The enemy's gone to ground in the church.
You know that.
You saw what they brought us. It's not human. That's why I have to eat it. You don't even dare go upstairs.
Feed it.
Stop talking like that.
I don't want that thing either.
Hey now.
I'm going to get it back today. No,
I told you to watch your tongue.
I couldn't really see anywhere else to go from in this room, but I might be wrong on that. It seemed a bit weird that you broke through here just for that, but... There's not really any other breakable wall there. I mean, that looks like something I'd break through, but... Damn chair's in the way. Oh, hello. Yep, alert. Everything to my presence. Of course. I do not like the sound of that. And I have to go through... Oh. Oh. Ah. Good, I can't run away because... I don't have to run away because I was going at like a snail's pace. There's still so much Rebirth influence here. Everything is in ruins. It looks almost like some unspeakable, unstoppable I read this. Am I back where I was earlier? Golem. Did I accidentally buy the new Golem game? No, I can't if I haven't soft locked yet. Hello? You friend? Oh, there you are. I'm gonna have to run from him soon, aren't I? Yep. The hunger creature. It's multiple. Oh god. Yeah, it's a pretty good description for most of us. I have to break the wall. Oh. I don't want to know what's under there, actually. No, thank you. I'm not using that until I know what I need it for.
By God, there were civilians in the church. I tried to tell our newly minted lieutenant what I saw, but he didn't want to hear it.
Lieutenant?
He laughed. He said I shouldn't act like such a crybaby in front of the men, and the Supreme Army Command know what they are doing. But he knows I warned him about the church. I don't recognize him anymore. What have they done to him? I shall try to talk to the doctor. Perhaps there are survivors.
More cans there. Guess I'm just opening up hiding places. Howdy, friend. Do I fit under there without... cheeks? He got them cheeks. He's right behind me. Hello there. Small shrine to the Holy Mother. A load of superstitious nonsense in your opinion. bold to assume my opinion, but correct. Hello. Ah, siren. Bye now. Don't you dare break. Okay. New objective. Enter the church. Lovely.
The name of the church was Notre Dame.
I know that one.
The elderly must have refused to leave their village and sought shelter with Our Lady instead. Where was she? What will she do to us when she discovers what we have done? And what about us? What of our own fates? The front devours all before it, and we have turned the world into hell on earth. Only the devil hears our prayers.
Hi. Teeth. Hi. Is this a TOS thing? Okay. I wasn't really warned of that. Trenches. Cal, you might be the same. I look at this and all I can think of is architects. It's very close to their album and their like grayscale art they used for a couple of cycles. It does. Not just me. That was indeed a sight. I do not like the crawl space. More of these. To the front. Into dugouts to hide from enemies. This is starting to turn into the sort of horror game that I don't like playing. The run and hide under pressure. an enemy? Richard Mikalski. Pinsk. I should probably fix that. Alright, another dugout. How long before I have to
I
run?
bet he's not even got hair on his balls yet.
Better not get those boots dirty.
And I do like my boots to be clean. Watch as it's just the game faking me out, saying that I can hide from something that doesn't actually exist. There's a Wilhelm's barricade. Hey, is this where I started? The fog kind of messed up for a sec there. You weren't here before. If it is. It's a long way back to a dugout. And there's no return from that. I'm going to try the other route before I go down there. So yeah, there's no return from that, so I can't get chased back to a dugout. Oh, that is mustard gas. Well, with my lungs at half capacity, I trudge on. Eek. Howdy, chaps. This is where I started. Hold on. I don't have any paper. So remember this in chat. 3, 7. Wait. No. 2. 2, 7. I see. Hey guys. Oh. Yeah, it was 27. Brain broke instead. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a longer code than that. Yeah, so this is the exit that I came out of originally, because I remember that thing. To the front. I remember that. Was that there? It's been an hour, I can't remember.
That's meant to be our new lieutenant. Someone should wipe that smug grin off his face.
I give him 2 weeks in the trenches. He won't be laughing then. He'll be off back home to Mummy in no time.
In a wooden box, most likely.
Lay off, lads. Give him a chance, at least.
Is everyone just mispronouncing lieutenant? Or am I dumb? Is lieutenant a word? Oh no. I tried, but the puddle. I had to step around the puddle. Oh, he's fine. Reconnaissance Flight X-345, classified. Contact between Supreme Army Command and Western Front broken down. Cause unknown. Report immediately upon return from reconnaissance flight, due to the likelihood that the enemy has managed to infiltrate our operations at home. Contact with Supreme Command must be established by the pilot personally using the telephone system in the command bunker. Trust no one. The Kaiser is counting on you. Bad move. Ludwig Langenberg. Rudolf Lohmann. Martin Pecora. Keep your head down. I don't understand why characters in games seem to manage to crouch so low that their head is like between their knees. But yet they still maintain full mobility. Eric Fassbender. Postcard from Eric. My darling, soon we shall walk together once more, hand in hand through the stalwart forest in fall. I shall be yours again, and you mine, and Cologne shall have both of us, as it should be. I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. I'm counting the days. Sometimes I hear the sound of a tin whistle wafting over from the French trench, and I think of you, and I know all will soon be well again. Give my mama a kiss from me. Yours, Eric. Which way did they come in? Muddy path. Did I? Am I going backwards now? Path of the hero. Oh, ain't for me. Been lost since the beginning. That bit's not normally there. The fuck was that?
Did they run out of real men? Everything's getting smaller.
The fuck was that #1?
Lieutenant, he's nothing but a little prince playing dress up.
A milksop for an officer? They don't give a rotting turd about us. Damn it. Damn it all.
That's not
We used
locked.
to eat runts like him for breakfast back at school. The upper classes here in the trenches. The rats.
Now I can't close it again.
Have we got
Oh, come on.
canned milk? He'll need to grow up big and strong if he wants to.
Why did you let me pull it open?
Company, attention! 27 men present and correct, Herr Lieutenant.
You tease.
Why does everyone seem to think I have some kind of influence over our new lieutenant in the chain of command? Do they think I can stop the churning of the war machine with my bare hands? As much as it pains me to say it, the only thing we have in common is our accursed name.
Dear word I'm not even going to try and pronounce. We've lost a whole cart of medical supplies. Lieutenant von Schmidt, or Lieutenant von Schmidt, I beg of you, allow me to conduct a search for the morphine at least. We need all the doses we can get. I'd also like to take this opportunity to inform you that I've submitted an official complaint against you. You're ordered to stop declaring soldiers unfit for active duty, as enforced in the case of another word I'm not going to pronounce. Wasala is irresponsible and demoralizing for both the soldiers in question and their comrades. I would also ask that you refrain from referring to me as Dr. Eisenbath. Liking me to a character from a childish song is insulting, and a habit that's already been picked up by some of your men, much to the dismay of myself and my staff. Respect, Dr. Weidenbach. I'm getting the picture that we are not a nice person. List of shellac records. Robert Schumann. Do I need to find these? So far, I haven't been super spooked. Creepy. Why is the barbed wire moving? Okay then. I turn around, I think there's someone hanging from the ceiling. No, it's just some socks. Come in. I said come in. What could possibly go wrong?
Finally. Is that you, soldier? Was that you by the plane? My eyes. I can't see a thing. But they cannot deceive me anymore. It's all lies. None of it is true. None of it! Supreme Army Command. We must inform Supreme Command.
I assume I'm taking him this way.
Needs to know what's happening here. The war isn't over. The
I put you down
enemy
here?
is here. We have to win the war. Do you hear? For the fatherland and for
I think the war's done.
Don't listen to the traitors and deserters. Please, you have to help me. Give me something to calm my nerves. Something for the pain. There's a medical transport to the north. Please.
There was a...
Eyes. God, my eyes. The enemy.
There isn't any morphine here. To the north. Which way was north?
I saw them.
There was the signs back here. North is that way.
We need to make a report. We need to.
Oh, it literally says it on the door. The Lieutenant has put Weber, Casper and myself on latrine duty for 3 weeks. We didn't do anything. It seems he had a row with the radio operator. Family quarrel, perhaps? In any case, he's chosen us as the targets for his wrath. He called us cowards. We didn't even hear what they were arguing about. Casper cried all night. First his fiancée stops writing to him, then 3 weeks of latrine duty? He doesn't deserve this. Yeah, I'd definitely cry if I was made to clean trench toilets for 3 weeks. And even 3 hours would be too much. How do you get it all the way up the walls? did you eat? Eating your own toilets. Yeah, it's just I keep hearing what sounds like very low, short, flatulent sounds. Fitting for this area. I've already forgotten which way was north. Hamburg Avenue. Where is all this water coming from? If it goes on like this, we'll surely all drown here. Janssen says he's used to it from back home, the old sea dog. But I doubt there are this many rats in the Baltic. Disgusting creatures, and they bite too. We've had nothing but bad luck ever since the new officer arrived. Bad luck and starvation. I could eat a horse. Janssen cooked a rat that bit him. His legs all swollen up. He actually ate the creature too. I couldn't stomach it. It makes me sick to think what the hunger's doing to us. So he cooked a rat that bit him. Did he cook the rat and then it bit him? I assume not. What is up with the barbed wire? It's always the bottom one is fine, but everything else just moves. Oh, the game's crashing then. Despair.
The boy will go far. Father always said so. It was his dying wish.
Your father is gone. He built this house for himself, no one else. Lichterfelde, of all places. Also, he could send Johannes to the Cadet Academy. And now Paul, too. More heirs, more soldiers. That's all I was ever good for.
The Academy would have done Johannes the power of good. You've seen for yourself what your coddling has done to him. It's a disgrace.
Oh. Yeah, bit of rigor mortis there. That is a perfectly natural fire sound effect. What's gonna jump scare me? It did sound like a kettle heating up. A vial of morphium. No! My morphium! How dare you? Nope. Yeah. She's back. I did indeed lose the drugs. I do not like this. Oh, hi. Did I even need to do that then?
He's your son! Oh mon Dieu, c'est ton fils!
You know I won't tolerate that language under my roof!
Your father's words again! You cannot even speak for yourself! Where has my husband gone?
Nonsense! Father was right. You've already warped one of my sons with your hysteria. I won't allow you to ruin the other!
Where has my husband gone? Once Paul leaves...
Am I back in the mansion
I shall be all
again?
alone in this house. Just me. And your father.
Of course. Okay. Despair, like the night, you return again. You leave me with naught, neither hair nor flesh, not even the courage to put an end to this pain. Yeah, that's the kind of thing in horror games that I'm not too keen on. It's like the sudden chases where it's just like, go, think. I don't do the think well. The Dead Garden Gehenna. Hello, can I... Oh. Within the dead garden, she placed the people she had formed. Why am I in a bird cage? She raised the tree of unlife from the wet mud at the center of the garden. The tree of evil. Like they raised the tree in the garden in the middle of the mansion. For as long as it stands, so too shall she stand, birthing her pain into this world. In this area, your actions will have consequences. That's the scariest thing I've heard in this entire game. The pretty music makes Mama happy.
In my darkest hours, it is only music that saves me. Is there a heart in the world that cannot be softened by it?
Okay, the music kind of drowned that one out. The tree. I see you. Find the root of evil. I mean, it's there. But do I hit this and then go over there to, like, am I distracting her with this? Or am I just going over there? I don't think I can get back from this ridge. But the music makes her happy? Is this music? Fine. Ow. Okay, she seems to be leaving me alone. There's no record on it. There's like bad noises and good noises. Oh god. Green or red? Green or red? I'm assuming I need to go to all the other sides and turn on the same color. Do we red or green? Red? Alright. Definitely didn't say red's bad at the start. Right, you get as far the fuck away from me as possible. Further. Where even is the green one on this side? Oh, it's like through here. Yeah, she gets faster. I think I'm just about gonna make it across this. Yo, Jag, how you doing? It is a video game. It's not laughably bad. Don't you dare. That's the green one. Alright, last chance. We going full red? Okay, I will take that as a full red. So I guess I need to go back to the first one now. Now, this game seems to be just your typical, like, puzzle horror kind of thing. It's not a bad game. Get the fuck away from me. This 5-second loop. It's tension. Ooh, this is a long way to run. Kill it. That did a whole lot. Just the splat effect. Right, well that's probably locked me into a bad ending now, so... Cool. I think we're playing as Simon. Bot's not happy with that. Oh, she's become a flag. No, mother. What was she grabbing onto there? So I might have to get rid of the VOD straight after this just to make sure it's not sticking around for TOS purposes. Goodbye, mother. The diseased heart of the mother of sorrows. Cool. I will put that in my pocket. Sounds like I did. Chapter 2, Corruption. TOS purposes, I mean, she is quite obviously topless. Which I was not made aware about until I started playing.
Dear Paul, I hear you're now in the Cadet Academy around the corner. How is life there? Are they teaching you to stand proud and tall? Soon you'll be able to look down on everyone else, just like our dear father. But there are things he couldn't see from way up there. Words cannot describe the horrors we see here every day. Please write. Your brother.
Is it? I mean, I guess. Yep, the toy gun. There's a steam train in here? That didn't sound like just my footsteps then. Okay. Okay, I recognize some of those names from the dog tags that I got. Eat at me. I think. No, I'm pretty sure from the store page for this, it was rated pretty highly. I haven't not been enjoying it. Hello. Father? Review rated. Yeah, I cannot take it.
Did earn it, son.
All right, calm down. Picture of father. Father. He doesn't even dare cross your path. Dear Director General von Schmidt, as you know, we never succeeded in developing a methodology to treat your infantile paralysis. However, we are pleased to announce that this research has now led us to a breakthrough in another field. The infectious disease poliomyelitis acuta anterior is now becoming increasingly common in all corners of the world, thus prompting us to recommend this and similar pathogens as combat agents for use in the war effort. I assume that's just polio. At your behest, I shall contact the board department to ask for research funds. As you know, we are in urgent need of such assistance. E. Grubert, Deputy Director of a paint factory. Hello. Delta. Just pick up a book and just lob it at him. Eat. attic. Of course he's gone. When you were a child, your brother told you this was the Bear of Berlin, the city's mascot. You believed him, because you're an idiot. I can actually go in there now. Yeah, walking, like even just having the bear, this just still screams Amnesia, a machine for pigs. Because there is a bear in a glass case that on my casual playthrough I'm pretty sure I missed for like 20 minutes. Because it was part of the puzzle. Peace in German Southwest Africa. General von Schmidt's second victory in the German colonies. Following his defeat of the Boxer Rebellion in China, General von Schmidt turned his attention to the Hottentots. As a result, peace and order has now also been restored to Africa. Despite critics back home in Prussia labelling the initiative unnecessary, there is nevertheless a sense of relief. Rest missing.
I, the great general of the German forces, hereby address this message to the Herero people. The Hereros are henceforth no longer German subjects. Any Herero found within the German border, armed or unarmed, with or without livestock, shall henceforth be shot. I shall no longer take in any women or children. Instead, they shall be driven back to their people, or likewise fired upon. These are my words to the Herero people. Lothar von Schmidt, Great General of the mighty German Kaiser. Windhoek, October 1st, 1904.
Evil Boris Johnson sounding guy. No longer accepting Ferrero Rocher. A strange figurine. Dear General von Schmidt, we have taken the liberty of sending you a few trophies to aid in your recovery from tropical fever. I'm sure a trophy will help fever. And your reacclimatization? I don't know what the stress is on that. Too long of a word for my brain. To the Berlin winter. The elephant tusks speak for themselves. In addition to these, we have enclosed a fetish from West Africa. Excuse me. This was given to us by your personal porter, with whom we know you have always enjoyed a good joke. His tribe believes the fetish will bring you a strength and good health. A primitive superstition, to be sure, but a sign nonetheless that the entire African continent is praying for your swift recovery and return. Yours respectfully, Lieutenant von Grauach. New fetish unlocked.
You should have seen us. We were one with our horses.
Oh my.
A force to be reckoned with. We stood at the gates of Paris. The gates of Paris. We could have had it all. Everything.
You okay, Dumbledore? It smells slightly burny. Not like smoky burny, just hot burny. It might just be the fact that my camera's been on for a while. They've got documentation of guides for all of the Soma stations. Harry, did you put the horses in the gates of Paris?
October 10th, 1917.
A feature of the alphas. The 6000s, yes. They do get a little spicy.
Everything. October 13th, 1917. I have ordered our factories to cease the production of ordnance and arms with immediate effect. Grobert refuses to comply. He says that to do so would be treason.
Find the elevator skip. I mean, there is, I remember where it is now. There is an elevator. Which, to this point, we have skipped. Yeah, it's the same painting I saw earlier. Him. It's the tree. Huh. Perhaps you're just dreaming. I'm sure I am. Just like I was dreaming that what I assume now is a representation of my mother turned into a flagpole. Turned into a flag. As she wafted in the breeze. Words I never thought I would say. And now we're Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I make it sound like I'm not enjoying this game. I am. There's just a lot of similarities. To create hydrochloric acid, mix and heat cooking salt and sulfuric acid until it boils.
You hold redemption in your hands. The key to everything. Omega. Between red and blue.
It looks like the statue's face has been eaten away. It does. And so, that much I know. That helps. I've not really used many of the matches that I've picked up yet. Right, Omega between red and blue. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. Thank you for literally pointing it out to me. Like, I wonder.
August 10th, 1917. I have it. The formula that will help us to victory. An acid that can dissolve the enemy's tank weapons. I call it the Tank Eater. Iron and steel are no match for my acid. It is a weapon even more potent than our new mask breaker agent. The formula is locked in the safe, preserved from prying eyes by the memory of my father.
Toxicon.
August 26th, 1916. I had a peculiar dream. It was my 32nd birthday again, and I was visiting father in Africa. Just as I did back then, I shot the gazelle.
That took a leap.
I remember the approval in Father's gaze, the nod of recognition. It was my first and only journey of such distance. In my dream, however, I was suddenly a child again. My leg no longer stiff and sickly. In this vision, I was finally able to ride with Father. We rode all over the world, from Africa to China, and on to America. He was proud of me. Over and over he spoke to me of how man and horse must merge into one when they ride into battle. Yet in reality,
interesting phrasing.
I never rode with Father. I was never able to learn. I know how much of a disappointment I was to him, ever since the day I was born. If only I could have gone to the front myself. But this cursed leg won't allow it. It never would.
I'm not sure. That is indeed a horn. Find a place for the horn. On the bear. Would it be the place that is currently being pointed out to me? Ashes to ashes, rest in peace, great general. You gonna point something else out to me? Casually tip the urn upside down.
We are gods. But
someone good at mathematics want to do 1908 take away 1840.
the fire.
68. There you go.
The fire.
The fire.
Weltenbrand. The death of the gods. Our death.
Wait, 1068 was it? No, minus 1840. I was taking the larger of the two dates and subtracting the smaller. I guess 68 is part of it. Yeah, it could be. Just 1908. God. Okay. Ah. Do this on max DPI. It's hard enough on minimum. Oh, come on. I feel like I'm playing so much.
To produce the iron-dissolving tank eater, combine 3 parts of the enclosed chemical compound, which I have named Wilhelmswasser, with 1 part hydrochloric acid. A 3-to-1 ratio is essential. The combination will only produce tank eater acid if the proportions are exactly correct and the hydrochloric acid used is pure. This will change everything.
Wilhelm's water. You need salt. I had salt earlier, didn't I? Where can I find more salt? Where did I find the first
July
salt?
15th, 1917. My son has been promoted, made an officer. My father would be proud of him, but am I? Since Magdalena begged me,
Do I pick it up from the
used my
table again?
connections at Supreme Army Command to ensure that Johannes can look after him. Such nonsense. The coward of the family of all people. Have I become infected by her female hysteria? Regardless, we shall all be better off once victory is ours. And I shall do my part.
My grandpa is Lothar von Schmidt. He is a great general. My father is Karl von Schmidt. He has a factory. He writes lots. When I grow up, I want to be like my grandpa. Paul, age 7. Appreciate the paper spin. What is Opa? Bongs, not cannons. Details. So, where was Mother's room? Where was the elevator? Oh, it's you again. Where was what? So there's like an entire wing of the house that I'm just forgetting where it is. Is it the other side of here? No, because I got to this painting before. Is it just closed off to me now? Yeah, it's just closed off now. Where does one find salt in this area? Patient Magdalena von Schmidt. In order to treat your wife's pronounced hysteria/melancholia, she must be spared any kind of... I read that. Got any salt? There's a rather large magnifying glass symbol. Not that it's much use.
For too long I have allowed my cowardice to paralyze me, but I know now what I must do. I must keep a steady hand, remain focused on my target, just as I did when I killed the gazelle. December 28th, 1916. Magdalena and I hardly exchange a word. Is it the Quicksilver?
Probably.
No. The whole of Berlin has gone quiet. Everyone is suffering from the hunger. But at least it affords me the peace to continue my work on the test animals. I want to play my part in the victory, to devise an agent that can penetrate the filters in our enemies' masks.
(1859), although I don't see... She died for her son. May he prove worthy of her sacrifice. I don't know about that. I'm trying. Is there just salt in the room that I was in? It's a garden, so it should have some salt somewhere, right? A primitive weed killer. Why is this here? The well dates back to before the house was built. When you were a kid, you always thought there was an old witch living at the bottom of it, but Mother always stopped you from looking over the edge. Now you know for a fact that the old witch is down there. Because you pushed her. Oh. Salt. A salt plant. You've made hydrochloric acid. Nice. It wanted one part of that. A little bit over. It's close enough. Wow, no matter how much you shake it up, the water remains perfectly flat. You should use this technology for, like, Coca-Cola and stuff. Tank eater. When you're so hungry, you could eat a whole tank. drink it. I mean, it does kind of look like Monster. Jamie? Guinea pig? Probably what happened here. I've not, no. Dissolve the chain on the basement door. Looks like Nitro Monster. I tried one can of the Nitro Monster. I should probably get another can. It wasn't bad. If I was a basement door, where would I be? I knew where the door to the attic was. Oh, here, I guess. Pixely acid. Father? Followed your footsteps, you can't hide from me.
The gas fogs my mind. One of the windows was open and I thought I saw someone. I can no longer afford to be distracted by figments of my imagination. It is almost done. Death is not the end, it is a gateway. A way out. The first of the pigeons have already passed through.
Who's killing pigeons now? Poor things. Alright, who wants to bet he's not going to be there when I go around the corner? Hello? Ah. I noticed. Alright, calm down. No. Okay, he was there. Bird bath. Father, how could you? No man's land. Did Father just pesticide you? I think he did. Oh boy, Father is a robot now. Find your way across no man's land while avoiding gas clouds. The wind is blowing. Me and my work colleagues. Not really seeing much of a way past this. friend. Otto. Wait. Ow. Francois. Don't see any more. Stupid. Yeah, I got my axe. But I lost it. My comrades are gone. When the Germans sent the gas over, they tore their masks off their faces and screamed as it burned their lungs. Like pigs in a slaughterhouse. They're all dead. Now it's as if they were never here. I kept my mask on, though I can barely breathe. God, please help me. I mean, if something is... Hi. Don't think I don't see you. If something's strong enough to, like, start melting its way through your acid... melting its way... through your acid? Through your mask... Even then, the worst thing you could do is take the mask off so you have nothing. At least keeping it on, you still have a little bit of protection. Oh shit, it's burning through my mask. Melting its way through your ass. Carl? My dearest Yvonne, I am counting down the days until we see each other again. Things aren't too bad here. Don't believe the stories you hear. There are a lot of fuss about nothing. It will all be over soon. I play our song every day. Be brave, my darling, and I shall too, for our little curly-haired treasure. Give her a kiss from me. Alright, you. The dummy stares at you with a piercing gaze. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yep, the dugouts that it taught us about earlier, which haven't been used yet. When our week's leave is over, we head back to the trenches, where we are so desperately needed, but without us, we would be defeated. But it's all over now. We've had it up to here. We don't want to march anymore. And with hearts downcast, eyes filled with tears, we say farewell to those we must leave here. No drums for us, not even a bugle. We head back out with our heads bowed low. Goodbye to life, goodbye to love, goodbye to all the women. It's over now. We've had it for good, in this awful war. Out there in Crayon, on the plateau, is where we'll be leaving our skins. We've all been sentenced to die. We are their sacrifice. I'm assuming the French version, right? Ow! I'm assuming the French version rhymed a bit better. Damn video game tropes. I know something's going to come out of there or chase me down here. I'm on to you, video game. I hear the sound. Stomping and screaming. Every night it gets worse. It's not just the enemy. It comes from below, deep inside the earth. That is a pile of bodies. That one's going to come alive. Come on. This gas mask has an extra strong filter that's been designed to withstand even the mask breaker agent used in German ordnance. Hi. I'm sorry, that was more goofy than scary. Hi. I can make it to the next dugout. I cannot make it to the next dugout. Have to watch the whole thing again. Where was that first one? So, yep. Is that the wind, or am I hearing it stomping around? I guess I need to follow it down the hole that it broke. A little bit late. Trenches. Is that not where I've been like most of the game?
So the identity of our new company Führer was no coincidence. Him, of all people.
Him.
Our newly minted lieutenant. Father confessed as much when I was back in Berlin. He pulled some strings with Supreme Army Command.
When did I turn into Minecraft Steve? Disgusting. What gruesome monstrosities will the enemy throw at you next? I don't think that this was the Germans. Or the French. Or anyone. Dead, but you're alive. That's all that matters. I can't see a damn thing. Follow an avenue. After all this time, am I finally making it back to the bunker with the medicine that I found?
You won't get me, you freaks of nature! What? Who's there? Is that you, soldier?
I am.
Where the devil have you been? Well, cat got your tongue. Stay where you are, you damned traitor! Ah, treacherous bastard. I should have known I couldn't trust you. What's wrong? Was that not what you wanted to hear?
Officer takes a deep breath.
I wish I could trust you. Truly I do. But my mission comes first.
Large intersection.
For anything. Secure the explosive depot. And then bring me proof I can trust you. Proof that you're not in league with the enemy. That I don't have to fight this accursed battle alone. Now go!
No smoking, but this lamp is absolutely fine. Our shell and ammunition supplies have dried up. We're as good as defenseless. Have they forgotten us out here? After taking stock of what's left in the trenches and shelters, I've put all our remaining explosives and ammunition in the new ammunition depot. Now all I need to do is make sure no one starts playing with fire around here. Yeah. Never play with fire next to explosives. That would be terrible. Also, flickering lamps probably not a good idea either. The scent of gunpowder burns your nostrils. Unfortunately, the empty shells are of no use to you. The cannon isn't loaded. The cannons are not loaded. That one counts for 2. Yeah, so I guess I need to come back through that way.
As ordered, the great lieutenant of the mighty German Kaiser has started using the new poison gas compounds against the French. He truly believes that killing off some of the poor bastards in their own trenches will help us win the war. He was so pleased with himself. How can he not see that the whole world is against us? Would he rather wipe them all out than admit defeat?
Would someone not too afraid of spoilers mind just letting me know roughly how far through I am? They're supposed to turn that way? Ring, ring.
Soldier, it's me. I managed to get communications up and running again. You're really going to do it, eh?
I mean, you're going to shoot me if I don't.
You're not alone in there. I saw a terrible creature running past the bunker. It could be close to you right now. The creature seems to hate gas.
What chapter are we on? Midway through 2, I think.
Try to lure the creature into the ammunition depot.
I think. If you find a guide with sub-chapters, I'm in trenches. Like the one actually called trenches, not the fact that I'm just in the trenches, because that's been like half the game. Tentatively say about half. Okay. Danger of gas. Locked from the other side. Alright, beastie, where are you? There you are. Oh, see ya. My right ear is really not liking this. Yeah, give my left ear some love. can't tell what you're doing. You're just pacing around. Go somewhere. Like the junction's there. It sounds like he's walked off that way, but the sound's coming from over there. Do I try this way? Radio operator on duty. Your hands, that's me. Attention, strictly confidential order for the duty officer. In order to expedite our success, the use of green cross shells, pulmonary agent, against enemy troops is to be increased again in the coming weeks. The green cross shells are to be used together with the new improved blue cross shells. Sounds like I'm playing Mario Kart. The blue cross component acts as a mask breaker. It can penetrate simple mask filters and make it difficult for the enemy to breathe, thus forcing them to... Oh, okay, that makes more sense. The pulmonary agent will do the rest. Gas mask. Useless. It smells awful. Yeah, it might be. I'm not sure. Alright, let me go. What? Well, that worked out. The ground is like appearing and reappearing. I'd say that dealt with him pretty handily. Creature's head. Oh, that is gruesome. The trophy fills you with pride, as if you'd taken the creature's power and made it your own. I didn't even need these. Soldier said to secure the explosions facility, not to blow it up. Well, I guess it's pretty secure at this point.
Stop where you are! I felt the shockwaves all the way back here. What happened? Did you clear the gun positions? Prove it to me!
Excuse me. Thank you.
I had to be sure. I hope you can understand that. Not a bad shot for a blind man, eh? My eyes. They still hurt. But I can see much clearer now. Much clearer. I know you killed the abomination that did this to me too. I should never have doubted you, soldier. Even though you never brought me my medicine. But
I tried.
I can take care of myself. The enemy is spreading through the country like a plague. They have penetrated our ranks and even the fatherland itself. I need to hold our position here. The rest is up to you now. Follow the railway tunnel in the east. It will take you to a munitions factory. They've cut off the supply lines for our war materials. Something is interfering with production. There are rumors of a saboteur. An enemy in our own ranks. Take this. It will be dark soon. If you can get the machines up and running.
Oh. Dynamo flashlight. New batteries required. Oh god, I have to charge it up. Flashlight is designed to be worn around the neck. Pull the cord and release it to illuminate your surroundings. Once the automatic mechanism has pulled the cord all the way back in, the light will go out again. Repeat as necessary. Overuse of the cord may result in flashlight failure. Oh god. Oh no. Use this key to access the trenches east of the bunker.
Again, we'll have all the explosives we need to win the war. Just like you did before. I'm counting on you.
That is not what the...
Are our only hope of getting out of here alive.
Dialogue?
We've already been pinned down here for too long.
Find the railway bridge to the east. Oh, I've been in here. I read that. Why was it boarded up if I've been in here before? To the east, you say? East? I go in here yet? No. No, I cannot. Teasing me with the guns. No, you did want to go east.
It was Father who got him posted out here. But I barely recognize this lieutenant of ours. It has been years since he last spoke to me. And that includes the several weeks since his arrival here. First I was shunned for being the black sheep of the family. Then for having the nerve to go off to war before he could. And now he looks down on me. Me and everyone else.
I sense a lot of resentment. But we'll stop relying on the audio capture plugin. Is it that bad? I know it can hiccup and like lag behind sometimes, but how bad are you talking? Max, I'm gonna do it. I'm making a break for it. Signed, Perez. Frequent stutters. I mean, that sounds like the audio issues I was having. Yeah, in terms of stream plans going forward for a while, obviously I'm going to play through this. I'm probably going to go back to Pacific Drive and finish off the achievements for a while. Because of the audio issues that I was having when I was playing Pacific Drive before, I don't want to get back to doing anything sort of speedrun content, just in case I need to like turn my audio stuff off and back on again mid-run, which could potentially fall foul of runs where you have to have the audio in there the entire time. So like speedruns I can't really do now until I know that everything's going to be stable. So for a little while it's just going to be sort of casual streams. If there's anything in my library that people want me to check out before I go back to doing runs, then you know, feel free to suggest things. Jack, I'm sure you have like 10 things you'd like me to play. Not enough RGV. I'm not doing Outer Wilds. I'm sorry. I said I am still interested in Outer Wilds. Like, just from a story, and I'm still exploring how I want to find out more about the game. I know you've linked a few videos that you said I could watch to get the story. I've not watched them yet, because I might still grab a mod and play it the way that I wanted to play it. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm about halfway through now from what Jamie was saying. So I came in here from, I think, the west?
Victory shall be mine.
I'm pretty sure I've done west to get here. North just now, and now I'm going east, so I assume I've got east and south to do. We'll see. Which I think puts me about halfway, so I think I'm going to call it here for tonight. So, if I can find the button. Thank you for watching. I've been enjoying this. It's not so far been as scary as the trailer made it seem. It's just a bunch of like build up and then suddenly a tense moment and then back to relative calm again, which isn't bad. Some of it's been really, really cheesy, but I kind of enjoy that. It's been fun. Now, I'll finish this off tomorrow. I want to make sure that I get this done before, because Cosmic wanted to stream this as well. I'm not sure how he's going to find this, actually. Hey, come on now. You've only been here for half of it. There were some spooky bits at the start. An amount has been cheesy. I'll leave that amount up to subjective interpretation. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.